All right, we're doing interventions, and I understand you have a special intervention that y'all do, a Saturday school.
Yes,
Okay.
I have done intervention for 14 years and I have a
Mm-hmm.
huge passion for intervention and I truly believe it works. And a couple of years ago, we started Saturday school and the kids love it. And not only that, it works. I feel like we get the kids that really care commit to Saturday mornings. They come, they enjoy it, they don't know it's work, they don't know it's that they're learning more or trying to get better. They think it's a fun place to come, but yet it helps us as teachers to be able to see the weak spots or the places that they're having trouble, and we really focus on those areas and try to really work at those places to make the child do better in those areas.
Okay, so when did you begin Saturday school? Did it begin in the fall semester or?
We do not usually do it in the fall.
Okay.
We've talked about that, wondering if it would be better for some of the older kids to start in the fall, but we usually start in January.
Okay.
We do two Saturdays in January, two in February, two in March, two in April. And then this year, because we started a little bit later, we're going to do one in May.
Okay.
But even yesterday, knowing that the papers had come out, we were going to start Saturday school, I hear my own students saying, "Hey, are you going to Saturday school? Did you get a paper here?" And those kids were disappointed that didn't get them. They think it's a
Right.
fun thing to get to come.
So are you focusing on the testing grades at this point?
We
or-
take our data from simulations, weekly tests, assessments, anywhere where we know the kids are weak or having trouble in a certain area, and that's what we really work on. We may have different groups or stations, and we try to rotate. If there's
Okay.
2 or 3 teachers in there, we will do like, I'll work on 2, areas that they're weak in, and then the other teacher will work on 2, and we
Okay.
just rotate in groups.
So how many children in all are you trying to have on a regular Saturday? What's an optimal amount?
I would say last year I had anywhere between 15 and about 18 with each rotation, meaning that was the first hour and a half,
Okay.
and then the next hour and a half I would have about the same number.
Okay.
So we're getting a good number of kids
So-
now. Of course, not every week they're not here.
So how
but
many teachers does this involve on a Saturday?
It's different every year. Ideally, we try to have per grade level 3 to 4 teachers per grade
Are
level.
teachers compensated? Are they paid? to be
Yes,
here?
we are
Okay.
paid by the hour. We
Okay.
only work 3 hours. We
Okay.
do it from 8 to 11.
Okay.
The kids are used to coming at that time.
Okay.
And we provide donuts for
Okay.
them, a water for them, and then we kind of break it up into 2 sessions.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, the very last one, we spend about the last 20 minutes and we do a pizza party for them. That's kind of their incentive,
Right.
what they're working for.
Right, okay. When you do these stations with them, so these are instructional stations? Are they doing work on their own? Are they being taught? Can you tell me the instructional model for this?
We've done different ways that way. We've done hands-on
Mm-hmm.
at some stations. Then some stations, they may have like work to do,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're on their own working, and then we just rotate and walk around and
Mm-hmm.
give them, we will mark if they're right or wrong, and if they're not, that's when we stop. Say, okay, tell me why you thought this was the right one, or
Right.
whatever. And then we kind of have that one-on-one with them.
Okay, so this is basically determined on performance on assessments, of kids who are in need of it.
Yes.
Once you choose a child for this, is it pretty consistent that that child's going to be the one that's going to be asked to come?
Usually they need help in reading and math.
Okay.
That's usually our focus
Okay.
is reading and math, but we
Right.
also do a writing group. So like our 4th graders won't really do math and reading
Mm-hmm.
till later in the span of the Saturday schools.
Yeah.
They're going to work on writing for the next 4
Okay.
times we do it. So
Okay.
mainly math and reading though.